Hi everybody. Welcome in. How are we all doing today? I hope we're all doing well. It's Atomfall today. Well, it was meant to be Atomfall yesterday, but me and Ed started playing Remnant from the Ashes. So instead of playing Lamplighters League today, which is what I would usually be playing, we are playing Atomfall. However, that is going to have to wait because I need to grab a cup of tea. So I will be right back. I have neglected to inform myself that my kettle is currently full of the water I use to heat my hot water bottle, which is not technically suitable for human consumption. And as such, I have grabbed myself my water bottle, which is suitable for human consumption, for the most part. But regardless, everybody, welcome in. Welcome to Atomfall, which is what we are playing today. Delving once more into the DLCs. Last we left off, we had just entered and found the found this place. And I really hope that I can find myself a new melee weapon, because the mace is nice, but I think I could do better. I also have 9 skill points that I can meter out as and when I need to. But I have a couple of missing skills, like this ranged combat skill that I apparently don't have. So I think I'll keep a hold of some of these for now. Yeah. So last time we found Dr. Alexander Keene, who apparently is the head of neurosurgery and stuff in this place. Which is immediately worrying. Because he's also stated that he made his colleagues the people they are today, which makes me think he turned them into robots. He put their brains in robots. Which is, you know, that's, certainly a way to do things. Ooh, pistol ammo, but I'm full on it. Damn. I could do with a battery. However, I get the feeling that the nearest pneumatic point is behind that door. Yeah. So I get the feeling that we're gonna go up in for now. Now, if I recall correctly, we can't rewire these turrets yet because they are a little bit too strong. Yes. Just gonna run behind this building. There we go. And then... Ooh. Oh, poison. Never mind. We are going to see if we can find a pneumatics tube around here somewhere. Doesn't look like it though. Kind of empty, unfortunately. And I can't craft these two together because I need another rusty 9mm. We did get this mentation module, and I don't know what that's for, but I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. For now, let's go unlock the rapid travel network point, because that seems like it might be useful. I do hear another turret, but I think it's up there somewhere. We also need to find the blueprints or upgrade ability for the Mark II signal redirector, which might take us a little bit to find, because explosive lure and chemicals, well, that's not really useful to me at the moment. It might take us a little bit to find, because this place is surprisingly big. And there are robots everywhere as well. Oh. Hold on, I haven't been down here. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, shit. Oh, gods. Ah! Little electroshock landmine bastards that move. I don't... Ugh. Those do a surprising amount of damage. Why are there so many? Oh, God. Good grief. Nope. Don't like that. Oh my God, that's a lot. Yo, Jesus, they're like rats. Good grief. Except rats are less persistent, actually, now that I think about it. Ugh. Are there no game sounds? Is the game sounds not working? Hold on. Oh yeah, that was weird. Okay. There we go. You should have game sounds now. Weird. Stairs. Okay, well that door opens at the very least. Ah, I see. Stun stick. Body with some gun oil on it. Yeah, weird. It had selected the Atomfall window to export sound from, but then it didn't confirm the Atomfall window to... Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Well, this place is, Well, Where am I meant to be going? Oh, I'm on the right track, technically speaking. Robot. Okay. Robot upstairs. That's not great, but maybe we can skirt around it. Maybe. As long as there's no turrets. Well, there is a turret, but it seems to be non-functional, as far as I can tell. So if we get over this way and try not to bother the big friendly robot. Somewhere around here there is a hatch. Aha. Indeed there is. Okay, that hatch is now unlocked. Oh, give me a second, operator. Hello?
Inside the walls, this is a novelty. You'll find the locals rather unfriendly, sad to say.
Yeah, I figured that.
You are digging deeply into matters left long undisturbed. Be cautious here. Science delayed may become science depraved.
Thank you, operator. That is a delightfully worrying statement. I suppose I should drop down the rapid travel network hatch. Just to make sure that it's all... Okay. Nice. Stapple Crag is unlocked. Good. Oh, operator, what do you want now? We literally just finished talking. Like my mother.
Alexander Keen, maker of minds.
Oh boy.
Didn't know when to stop, Keen. Still doesn't. But he wants to slay the world at least. How very decent of him.
He created the processing department.
Made them, no. Preserved them, yes.
That's what I was worried about.
Keen is the herald of death. Keen is the savior of us all. Trust him. Don't trust him. Only one thing is certain. Oberon must die.
Yep. Fair enough. I do like that regardless of whether you're in a DLC or not, the operator's one main concern is consistent. He's a very consistent person, the operator. Oberon must die. Don't trust anybody. Which is, you know, a pretty fair thing overall. Okay, that's the rapid travel network unlocked. Signal redirector Mark II. We haven't seen anything about that. We convinced the angel to poison itself. This whole situation is dealt with. So we need to figure out... Wait, there must be a trader here. There's always a trader. There's always at least one trader in the area. Ah! Okay. Okay. No. That's enough of that. Oh, there's more of you. Okay. There we go. That's strange. Gas bottles, rifle ammo. There's not much in here, is there? A little bit worrying, but alright. That looks like a control center of some sort. I'm not gonna go there yet. This is the railway. The railway goes up and around and into the back of the... Ah, but it's locked off at this end as well. Interesting. I guess this is to prevent you from not going through the main gate. That being said... Oh, okay, this is more of a military base than the usual stuff. Okay. Right. So this is an infested military base. Got it. Red strain samples, which I do not currently need. Lovely. Ooh, more. String, cloth. Oh, another. I need to start carrying batteries around with me regularly, apparently. Well, okay, hello. Okay, you guys are, You guys are strong, but also I need to remember that I was on basically no health at that time. Yes.
Alex.
Okay. Sorry. I just had to quickly run through that. Just so that we could save. Go. Maybe we go up... I know there's nothing in that building now, so I can safely discard it. Core command, I suppose, is that. Flight engineering is this way, and radomes... I suppose, are the radar domes up here. Oh, hello. Apart from the other side, well, it's not a major problem. We can just... Ah. Huh. Okay. Ooh. Meat. Yes. Wonderful. Take a little heal. building looks like it's seen better days. Swap that around, and that should power the door downstairs. I will use this bandage, because I have a first aid kit in my bag. Oh. All sod. Rounds of pistol ammo. And nothing else. Release. Ah, good. And we can unlock this from the inside. Interviewee 23, Decantation Clinic. Most of the file is water damage, but for the last sheet. 23. I'm terribly sorry, but I've been interviewed for the Foreign Office, and that was a model of clarity compared with this. We've been talking for, what, 40 minutes now, and I still have no idea of what it is you want me to do. B3. It's that sort of job. I'm sure you understand. I'm not sure that I do. You've asked me philosophical questions and seemed disappointed when I gave ethical answers. You've asked my opinion on capital punishment, slavery, and human experimentation in the Nazi camps. I have no idea what you do here, but I am very glad to say I shall never know. I withdraw my candidacy, gentlemen. I wish you a good day and advise you to tend your souls. Candidate 23 rejected. Not rejected, he withdrew. Interesting. And strange. And a little bit worrying, admittedly. Okay, so these are the radar domes, but they seem, at the very least, locked up from the outside, at the very least. And there's gun turrets, which means this area can activate at some point if we're not careful. You can't get in there. Oh, okay, that turret is active, apparently. Oh, it's cool. Ah, staircase. Why would you? There's a staircase outside. Oh. Ah. Ah. I see. Okay, but they don't seem too fast as long as I'm not in the corridor. Hi, big guy. Let's just clear our way through these guys. We can usually clear them out 4 or 5 at a time if I'm careful. Okay. God, I really do need to start carrying more batteries around with me. I hear something. Then. Oh. Oh, that's just a straight up laser grid. Okay. I don't think I would survive going through that. Synaptic Unit 413. Better not. I already have a mentation module. So. Better not. What the? Where are those coming? Ah. I'm glad that I don't have to be too accurate when beating these things off the wall. Oh, there's more. Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot more. Ow. there's the gun turret over there, so let's not go over there. Quarantine. Flight engineering. Okay, so this is no longer a barred facility. Do not discuss your work with your former colleagues. Hey. Oh boy. I think I heard something up that way, but I'm going to ignore it for the moment. Major facility access. For the attention of all core staff. As part of the ongoing work to achieve neural interconnection across Site Mariah, oversight of all major facility access and systems have been transferred to the command center. Any queries regarding the change should be raised with the department. Okay. That's going to send me to the command center, which is over here, I think. Interesting. And worrying. Interesting, but mostly worrying, actually, now that I think about it. Central control over a facility this big is immediately going to make me not necessarily raise eyebrows, but it immediately makes me worry. If you have everything designated from one central control point, that is... Oh, lovely. The ability to find batteries has been granted to me. No, don't want that. But I do want... I think I'll take 2. Because I have so many. And I know where at least 2 doors are. Okay. What's this? Another storeroom. That in. Kit, bandages, electronics. What's in the crate? Painkillers and alcohol. Don't need any of this stuff at the moment. But it may come in handy later. I am a little worried about what's happening, because these storerooms are not just storerooms. They also are apparently massive data storage areas. I'm a little bit worried about what'll happen if I keep, you know, opening these up. But I can hope that it won't be too much of a problem. I can hope, at the very least. Okay, let's toddle on over here. What is this? Okay, this is... This is worrying. That's what it is. Aha. Oh boy. Okay. There's one. Ouchie. Careful. Oh. Interesting. Buddy? Oh, fuck. Nope. None of that. Oh, fuck. Ah. Oh. There we go. Oy. Ouchie. Hey. What's the difference between the red ones and the pale pink ones, I wonder? Not much, I guess. Give me my pistol. Oh, I think I got the ferals that were around here anyway. Good. Right. So, this building is accessible? No, barred from the other side. Oh. That's not... Wait. That's not a... It's not white, but it is... Requiring a Mark II. Oh. Interesting. That's definitely going to require a Mark II, though. Okay. And yeah, barred from the other side again. E. Okay. Okay, well, we know there's a door down in the train yard that we haven't unlocked. And I think there was a door in the... There was a door somewhere. Oh, there was a door here. Just goes to show. Another storeroom. Another data store. Rather. What's in the case? Oh, a training stone. And an electrocution grenade. Ministry of Defense crate. I think they're in hot water at the moment. And eat meat. Is that a helmet? That is. That's a helmet. Why? Alright. Okay, well, that's on now, so... I guess if something goes horribly wrong, it's mostly down to my fault, because I'm the one who keeps turning things on. Wait, no, I need more batteries. I should carry at least 2, I think. Because by the looks of things, that's where there's so many doors that need to be opened around here, basically. So I think carrying at least 2 batteries, considering how many batteries I got from the main game, well, I am starting to run out. Okay, maybe not run out. I have like 9. But I am running a little lower than I did before because I have so many things to unlock around here. Okay. I haven't been down this way, though I can safely assume where it goes. I can hear the little clankers. Walls. They're in the walls. Ah, there's a door I haven't unlocked yet. Control room. Okay. That in. Not much in here. Some shotgun ammo. Sticky bomb. Kind of a dangerous place to put a sticky bomb, I'm going to be honest, but again, there's worrying amount of additional bits and pieces around. think I can head through. Huh. I can hear the little drones around over there. Maybe we don't go over there. I've got to admit, this place has vibes. Oh shit. Maybe we move through this place a little faster though. Vibes are fun, but also filled with robots, oh gods, they're everywhere. Oh gods, they really are everywhere. Holy fuck. Get off me. Worse than rats. So much worse than rats. Rats at least decide to run away eventually. These things are little bastards. They don't even have enough emotion to be a bastard. It's just pre-programmed stuff. At least when a rat wants to bite you, it's biting you because it has intention to eat you eventually. You know, it's coming in for a quick nibble. Eesh. Bloody hell. Okay. That was fun. Right, let's see if we can hop down into the train yard and open up that storeroom that's down there. And the stairway down is over here. Oh. Did I search you before? Probably. You only have chemicals on you. Doop. Doop. Go. And that is the door we wish to open. There we go. Storeroom online. Still don't know what these do. Stun sticks, iodine, string, scrap, gun oil, pound whiskey, bit of rifle ammo. Nothing to do with the signal redirector though. Which in itself is a little bit worrying. Well, maybe we head to the control center and see what we can do from there. Maybe that'll give us a better view of, well, everything. Gotta admit, the infrastructure around here is pretty damn good. The fact that it's stayed up this long, considering all the vines and everything all over, I'm mildly impressed. As a designer of tremendous infrastructure in Minecraft, yes, I am impressed. They seem to move forward, so I would describe them more as spiders, but they only have 4 legs. They're a little bit like the, they're a little bit like those weird little, crab-like automatons. Ooh.
Target spotted.
Nope, I'm not here. Synaptics lab. Okay, that's interesting. But I can't disable this gun turret yet. We're just gonna go back down. Oh, hello. Major facility access. Oh, is this... Yeah, this is the same thing. This is the command center memo. Okay. That's fine. Planning to go there anyway, so... I guess we really do need to go to the command center if we want to get anything done. Although that red haze over that hole in the ground is a little bit worrying. I'm just going to climb up this hill. I do not want to be near the massive red cloud of fog that may or may not be problematic in the long run. Also, there's a big robot over there, so I'm better off. Oh shit. Ah! Okay, not happy, not happy, not happy, not happy, not happy. Ah! Jesus. I'm going in here. I need a button that says lie down so that I can get down behind that sort of cover. Oh dear. Uh-oh. No. The weird ants. Oh, and they really are weird ants. Oh, and there's a lot of them. They're like flying ants. They're less like beetles. Actually, they've got a bit of shrimp vibe. That's strange, but alright. Flying ant shrimp. Not sure how I feel about that. One left. Unfortunately, they don't stick around long enough for me to take a proper look at them. What's on the body? Chemicals. Well, something's squelching in there. I like the sound of that. Let me craft a bandage. Just while I have the ability to do so. Oh, they really like their branding around here. Ah, there we go. Getting a little bit weird. Right. Your position in flight engineering. To Colonel DeVere, Processing Department. Colonel, the Oversight Committee has ruled that you may keep your position in flight engineering management. While your recent behavior has raised concerns, the committee acknowledges the progress High Albion has made under your guidance. I am behooven, however, to make very clear how thin the ice on which you currently stand is. Any further transgression will result in swift disciplinary action and your removal from flight engineering. Okay. E. Rawlinson, Core Oversight Committee Director. Hey, Madeline. Welcome in. Thank you for the tea check and the unshrimp. I do not currently have a cup of tea with me, but I will drink water, and I will stretch. Oh. There we go. Contamination antidote. Ah, okay, so this must be like the, there's a few of those in here, so That's good to know. Oh dear. Damn. How long has that been burning? Oh. This is a little worrying. This. Huh. Why would... Ah, that is why. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't call the lift. That might cause problems. Wait, doesn't the lift go to... Oh, I guess maybe the lift goes down. Ah. Rolls? Maybe? Oh. Yes. Yes, I think thralls. Uh-oh. And they can open doors. Oh. Not thralls, just really, really berserk people. Okay. Units are glitching out again. The units are glitching out again. They're moving off their designated patrol paths, going God knows where, and returning hours later. Something has clearly gone very amiss with their programming. I've left the mentation modules with you. Would you be dear and get them to Synaptics for analysis? Once Unit 45 has extracted the location data, send it back to Flight Engineering. Let's keep this between us for now. No need to worry the higher-ups about the units until we know there's a real problem. Well, that's worrying. That's very worrying. This whole place is worrying. Ah. We should see some progress at last. First, apologies for not telling you what was afoot as matters developed. The long and short of it is that the Colonel's been taken off the primary project and we're keeping him isolated from it for the time being. The smokescreen is that we need his leadership in the water plant, which is true. It needs taking in hand. But the real weight of it is that we're not promoting Sergeant Arbuthnot? Arbuthnot. The real weight of it is that we're promoting Sergeant Arbuthnot to take his place. He's the best engineer in the processing department by a country mile, and we should see some progress at last. Ah. That's worrying. I keep saying that. It doesn't cease being any less true. Contamination antidote recipe. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. But did you have anything on you? Ooh. Interesting. Odd. Strange. I'll take your cloth. And the whiskey. I'll take the contamination antidote as well. Seems to last a relatively decent amount of time, but there's a lot of that stuff around here. Command routes. Oh. Okay. Crack command center. Yo, jeez. Okay. Ah, okay. Processing department. A slot for some kind of canister. Yep, that looks, Oh, wow. We've got a model. Synaptics lab, organics lab, flight engineering. None of which have any power. Oh, the tube has no power as well. Interesting. The lift does not work. Oh! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I wasn't entirely certain that this is what I was gonna find. But I was like 95% certain that this was what I was gonna find. Oh.
Yes, for the umpteenth time, I consent, you great steaming metallic blockhead. Hello? You? I wasn't talking to you, I don't know you. Who or what are you?
I could ask you the same question.
What am I? I'm awake. That's what I am, probably. I suspect. So, to recap, I'm awake. I'm in a cupboard. I'm with some stranger who doesn't seem to know what they're about. All of which reminds me of the house party I once attended. I wasn't bobbing around like an onion in a pickling jar on that occasion, thankfully. Why am I here? Why are you here? Who are you?
You seem a little confused.
A little is an understatement. Still not convinced that I'm not dreaming. Oh dear, I'm all in a muddle. All in a muddle and stuck in a puddle. A cupboard, not a puddle, although it is a little damp in here.
Okay.
Dear Mama always said, if I didn't go to the parties, I'd end up on the shelf. Well, I went to lots of parties. Yet here I am.
I'm just gonna pick you up. Dr. Gillian Spender. Right. Well, Dr. Gillian Spender, can you help me with my inquiries?
Dr. Gillian Spender, synchronizing.
Dr. Gillian who? Oh, wait, that's me. Dr. Gillian Spender, that's who I am in all probability. So, who might you be? Or have we done that already?
What were you doing in that cupboard?
Sleeping. You know, I didn't dream at all. Just some discombobulation on awakening. My waking chronology was almost perfectly conserved. Most interesting. Though it does appear to be a little patchy. Oh, science. We used to do that, I think. Lots of it. Very advanced stuff. The project. You know, I don't think we finished it. And... oh, the contamination. It got out.
Oh boy. Is any of this to do with Oberon?
You know about Oberon? Well, that's good. Only the most genned up know about Oberon. Yes, all of this came from Oberon. And yet we left it behind so quickly. But then there was an explosion. And everyone panicked. We all panicked. The red strain got loose. Feels like it only just happened. Processing. The diagnostical thingamy in my jar tells me I've spent 5 years in hibernation. Near as damn it. 5 years. Flashed by in a blink. Seems it's all mothballed now, this place. No more science here.
How did the contamination get loose?
A terrible turn of events, a point of failure. Dealt with, but too late. If only there was more to tell. Secrets, secrets, secrets. People do love their secrets, and governments even more. And there's no bigger secret than Test Site Mariah. Only the top boffins ran things there. Oh, but here I am, Director of Operations. I was terribly important. Still am, I suppose. Certainly. I have at least some of the relevant permissions now. Well, better get to it. Systems to monitor, diagnostics to run. Off we go.
Permission level 1
Go.
granted. Lockdown controls are now accessible.
You wouldn't mind raising the blinds, would you?
Sure. How do I do that? I guess this button.
Site status changed to partial lockdown.
Oh, there it is. Isn't it marvelous?
Certainly something. This person is surprisingly comfortable being a brain in the jar. Though for some reason I get the feeling that they're not really all there.
Access granted to Synaptics. Further facility access requires additional permissions.
I was thinking of going to flight engineering first, but Synaptics has a ring to it. Okay, that's accessible. If
I provided the cognitive
there we
bandwidth
go.
required to reach permission level 1. You're very welcome. That means you can access one of the sectors of the site. And I see you've already made your mind up in that respect. We were made in Synaptics, or at least the technology for us was developed. That and the other robot gimcrackery. But look, wherever you choose to wander, you may find some of my colleagues in hibernation, much as you found me. Now that I'm here, it's clear to me that I was but one seat at the table, or so to speak. Yes, we were the processing department, or the boffins, as we were dubbed, with thudding inevitability. Since it's been 5 years, I really should discuss the situation with them, assuming that they survived, that is. It's my hope that my cognitive function will be greatly enhanced with more of my colleagues here. The interneural network will allow us to revive more of the site, too.
Okay. I spoke to a survivor, Dr. Keene.
Keen? You spoke to him? Oh, now that is unexpected. Listen to me, Dr. Keene isn't to be trusted. You should leave him be. I shall not discuss him.
Fair enough, considering this is probably... Okay, what is a mentation module?
Oh, that's something we came up with quite early on. A biological approach to machine intelligence. I think there was an old unit in Synaptics somewhere that might be able to interpret it, perhaps.
Okay, fair enough. And the Red Grove?
That stuff? Not entirely sure. Not our section. And one is told endlessly not to ask about the business of other sections. I
that's
overheard
fair.
it being called the Red Strain. And think it was some sort of experimental mutation of the blue growth associated with Oberon. Intended as a counter to it, perhaps. That's the limit of what I know. Or what I remember, at least.
Okay. You don't know where your colleagues are, right?
Oddly enough, no. I've been in a cupboard. Oh, but wait. I can make a guess that Dr. Hartnell may well be in Synaptics. He hated working there, and I just bet cruel fate has left him there for 5 years.
Fair enough. And I'm assuming to get access to more facilities, I need to find more of your colleagues.
Oh, My processing department colleagues can help you with
Yes.
that. Every one of them provides an enhancement to our shared cognitive processing. In other words, only together can we run this site at its highest efficiency. Each will raise the permission level by one step, provided they are returned here in one piece and popped into their activation sockets, just so.
Okay.
Things to do, systems to monitor.
Right. I get the feeling that there's a little behavioral processing system in the jar that makes it, you know, a little less harrowing to be a brain in a jar. I would imagine, at the very least. Oh. A little bit worrying that that door has been quite literally chucked off its hinges. I'm hoping that Synaptics will also give me the... Ah, hold on. Maybe you have a pistol that I want. There we go. I'm hoping that Synaptics will have at least some information on the Mark II signal redirector. Right, time to sprint. Okay.
Still here.
Fuck. Ow. Okay, there's one.
Slice. Kill.
Ah. Operator, not right now!
Broken.
Oh my god, you have the worst sense of timing. What do you want?
Remarkable, isn't it? Minds potted like fish paste. It does offer pure clarity of mind, one might say. And all so that humanity could take the next great leap. Who would do such a thing to themselves? Would you? Would I? Did I? Did you?
Should I be trusting the processing department?
You should. The brain's just wish to revive this facility, and that is likely positive. You should not. For Operon must die, and you do not need a distraction.
Uh-oh.
Allied unit detected. Reclassifying
Oh boy. Ow. I forget that those things are particularly tanky. There we go. Come on, kneel down. Give me this. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll take your rifle ammo so I can get a refund as well. Okay, one of you had a pistol. I think it was you. Our 9mm. Rusty. Crafting. Go. And then I found 9mm pristine. Cool. And that can go in a box somewhere because I don't really need it. I just wanted to have it crafted. Okay. Contaminated soldier. The bullpup rifle. It's annoying because it's nice. It has a scope where the Enfield does not, but at the same time, it's a major interest to me because of how it works. Unit 45. Dr. Spender mentions an old unit in synaptics. I am wondering. I am wondering if I should go collect the mentation module from that old unit that's over in the tunnel under the radar domes. Or at the end of the tunnel under the radar domes. Since we are heading to synaptics, and apparently there's something over there that can read the mentation modules. Oh boy. Hold on. Nope, no. Ah! Stop that. Get off my knees. Get off my knees. Don't know where that phrase came from. Right. Poor guys. Probably putting them out of their misery. Okay. Synaptic Unit 413 mentation module. There we go. I think they're identical, but probably a good idea to have more than one just in case. Right. Let's try and make our way up to synaptics. And preferably away from the big guns. Big guns. No. I do not want to be here. I would like to have some health back, please. There we go. Leave me alone. I think we're in a slightly better position. I don't like fighting the big guys unless I happen to have a grenade on me at the very least. Generally more manageable at that point. Right. Where did you come from? Oh shit. Okay, buddy. Wanna... Way upstairs? No? Well, just get you out of your misery as well. Oh shit. Mm. Okay, that's that shutter opened up. Let's see what we've got in synaptics. So getting the brain trust functional again, processing department, as they are known, is probably a good idea, according to the operator. However, oh, hello. RE, Dr. Garrow's interest in the business of this site. Absolutely and emphatically not. She is not to be issued a pass, she is not to be given access to our records, and she is absolutely forbidden from even learning of the existence of Unit 45. Garrow is enough of a thorn in the side of the Windscale site. We do not need her bringing her brand of self-interested interference here. Jennings. Oh, well, that's probably a good thing. I think things would have gone far beyond brain transplants into pots if that was the case. I do hear something thumping around. It's a little bit worrying. But it's behind that door, so let's open the door, I guess. And then let's squeeze under here. Ah! Hi!
Oh, hello there. I mean, identify yourself. You are not authorized to be in this area.
Hi,
How did you
operator.
gain access to this area? This is a secure facility.
Are you some form of security system?
While merely a subset of my operational capacity, it is still a
No, you're
function
not the
which I can
operator. You don't talk
adequately
like him.
perform. Communication with unauthorized personnel is prohibited. But due to the long-term absence of authorized personnel, I am forced to improvise. I am designated Unit 45. My assigned function is to supervise and secure the pneumatic tube communications array.
Ah. What is the pneumatic tube communications array?
This is the pneumatic tube communications array. I would have thought that would be obvious, even to a human. Are you here to make a delivery? No deliveries are scheduled for the next into your out-of-range days. Or are you here for an evacuation? Certainly not in the shape you're in. I don't think you'd be a good fit.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you saying that I don't fit in a tube. Where do these deliveries go?
The network connects all the pneumatic tubes in the local area. It also connects to a network in the nearby Bard institution, designation the Interchange, allowing capsules to transfer between the two facilities. If you're not here in an official capacity,
You're the
do you
trader!
have any interesting items to
That's cool.
trade? I have been given access to the deepest recesses of classified storage. There are all sorts of interesting things still left down there in the dark, gathering dust. Since everyone's gone, I'm sure they wouldn't mind me sharing some of them with you. Perhaps trade them for any interesting new objects you find.
Oh, Yeah, is there anything in particular you're looking for?
There is, actually. The robotic units that incorporate human neural tissue, designated synaptic units, have removable storage arrays that contain a copy of their experiential data. They are memories, to put it in human terms. In the past, I have been used as an interface to this data. I can read the engrams stored within the modules and add them to my own data archive.
I like Unit
Bring
45.
me populated mentation modules and I can share their information with you.
Why do you want these mentation modules, actually?
I have a non-specific desire to analyze aberrant data. To put it in human terms, these objects have triggered my curiosity.
Fair enough.
I will, of course, share with you any pertinent data that I manage to retrieve. Any such transaction would be mutually beneficial. All synaptic units are fitted with a mentation module. However, they are regularly wiped while active to reduce emergent behavior. A blank module is of no use to me. Do not attempt extraction from an active unit. There are, according to my records, 4 units that went offline during the quarantine, rendered inactive under unknown circumstances. An inactive unit would retain archived memory data from time of deactivation. Such data might prove to be useful.
Fair enough.
Find the deactivated units, extract the mentation module from their chassis, and return it to me for analysis.
I love his voice.
I will extract any pertinent data and relay it to you. I will retain the mentation modules themselves for archiving and, research purposes.
Fair enough.
Do not forget to search for deactivated synaptic units. I can provide human-valued goods in return.
Do you know Dr. Garrow?
Not personally, but the name is frequently indexed within my historical data records. Bard used her research on electromechanical hybridization as the inspiration for the prototype unit that would eventually become, well, me. The fact she was never allowed to work directly on the project is, curious. Historical conversations that took place within my sensory perimeter suggest that her colleagues were sometimes unsure of her true motivations.
That is fair. You do seem quite different from the other robotic entities I've met around here.
Query. I do? Honest statement. This unit is functionally identical to all other robotic units. This unit is not aberrant. My neural loom contains an unusually high proportion of organic matter. This can lead to more human, erratic behavior. Please excuse me.
I like him. I like him so much.
Such
He's fun.
behavior would lead to premature deactivation. This would be suboptimal. True artificial intelligence has proven elusive. My creators were encouraged to explore more radical solutions. The interleaving of cerebral tissue with variably charged palladium platters led to dramatically improved results. It led to, me.
Oh, I like his
Conversational
voice.
participants should be aware that any disclosure of this information to an unauthorized third party would constitute a serious breach of the Official Secrets Act of 1911. Sorry, they made me say that.
Oh my god, I love him! Oh, this guy's fantastic! Have you heard of the Cerebral Decantation Project?
The construction of my prototype was a significant stepping stone in that project. This fact causes a variable shift, which I believe is analogous with the human emotion of pride. Mine was the first chassis to integrate donated organic material, a vital step towards full cerebral extraction and preservation. I have only a partial record of the earliest days of my creation, but sometimes, while low power mode is active, I remember walls of glass surrounded by curious, excited people in white coats. I don't know what I am, but they tell me I'm special, important somehow. Rest states can lead to abnormal cerebral function, so it's possible I'm just extrapolating a flawed conclusion from an incomplete dataset.
Well, I'd like to trade if you don't mind. Ooh. Mando knife. What have we got here? Red mist bombs. Improvised trainings. Hell yeah.
Object satisfies quality parameters. This is an algorithmically satisfying object.
Hey, like, oh my god, he's so adorable. Okay. What about him?
Statement of approval.
Oh, he does. He's up for batteries as well. I'll keep that on me, but I will bear that in mind. Shotgun ammo. Yeah, buddy. I don't need it, and I just need to balance the trade. And there we go. Thank you very much.
You found a mentation module. I shall add it to my collection. Give me a moment and I'll process this for you. Visualizing an hourglass may help alleviate the tedium.
Oh my god, I love him.
Processing complete. This is the latest data that I have extracted from their memory.
Okay. Whistleblower. New authorized user M. Lawrence. Unit 45 wants me to trade mentation modules. Ooh. Mentation visualization output. Unit designation 306. Train yard. Default routine. Patrol. Assigned location incomplete. New authorized user M. Lawrence. Task delivery of package 37 to pneumatic network control synaptics. Complete. Task dispatch package 37 to deep storage interchange medical. Lower access code 721-M-L complete. Default routine return to assigned location complete. Emergency task received. Shutdown destructive complete. Interchange medical lower. Access code 721-M-L. Ah, and here's the other one. Mentation visualization output. Unit designation 413. Flight engineering. Default routine. Patrol assigned location complete. Task carry cache 17B to location complete. Task bury cache 17B complete. Return to assigned location complete. Emergency task received. Shutdown destructive. Ah. Interesting. I like Unit 45. And I should learn. Oh, I've already learned the red mist bomb recipe. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a waste to trade that, but regardless, fine. This gun can go in here because I don't really want to use it. I wish I could trade this to him.
Do not forget to search for deactivated synaptic units. I can provide human-valued goods in return.
I can't trade those notes to him, can I? No. That's a shame. Oh well.
Be sure to bring me back an interesting subset of the ephemera that you retrieve.
I will, Unit 45. I appreciate your, Oh, chat. I like him. He's a really interesting take on, like, very much well, not necessarily non-human intelligence, but very much non-organic. Maybe not even non-organic. He has a brain, technically speaking. Oh. That way, okay. Ooh. Interesting. Oh. Oh boy. Well, that's red. Let's not go in there. Oh, hi, big guy. Yeah, he is an integral part of the systems that we have been using from the start of the game, which is honestly really interesting. That is long. Wait. Yep. Sir, I'm very sorry. I didn't realize you were on the other side of that door. Okay. Push that in real quick. What's this? Are there no safeguards that we can employ? This whole group mind idea has caused me concern since Keen first mooted it. Yes, there are evident advantages to many heads are better than one, but when it's done in quite such a literal way as this one wonders about the effects upon individuality, particularly if one member of the group has a particularly powerful personality, naturally or by mentational enhancement. We've seen something like this in the animal testing, and the thought of any single mind having the ability to dominate the rest of the group like a potted Svengali frankly gives me the collywobbles. Are there no safeguards that we can employ? Tony. Well, maybe we'll find out about that. At the moment, I have no idea. Oh, wow. What's in here? Bugs. Little crabs is apparently what's in here. I'm guessing these we can use eventually to turn the crabs off. But not at the moment. Poison bomb recipe and a training stem. Just heard a squeak. On the other side. Too far. Uh-oh. Just gonna stay in here until the big robot goes past. Don't think there's much I can really do. Oh god, that sounds like it's getting pretty close. Oh, right, I forgot that I can do that. Ah. this is barred from the other side. Ah, hello. Aha. Alright then. Go. Store. Oh, hello. Wait, what does that say? Do not use this brain. Abnormal. Huh. Keen is far too keen, if you'll forgive the pun, about this group mind business. I don't trust him and his for science arguments. He was too self-regarding even before he had himself decanted, and now he carries on like a messianic jar of pickles. I also don't like what I've heard of the early trials. Jill Spender, of all people, simpering on yes, Alexander, no, Alexander, 3 bags full, Alexander, when she famously can't bear him. This isn't simply judicious caution on my part any longer. We must enact safeguards, Tony. Well, I'm definitely starting to agree with that. I mean, I guess this brain is definitely not usable because it's been sat here for 5 years. I'm surprised it's not gone moldy. But... there's a load of jars here. Interesting. Red strain samples. Hi, big guy. Oh, brain. Keeps leaving all the gas burners running. Terrible idea. Red strain sample next to a brain? Okay. That thing's gone that way, so let's lock release on this door. Close it both. Oh. Okay. Dead body. Testing control room key card. And it looks like he took a different way out. The future is not won by timidity. Cerebration transcript delivered to Professor A. Jennings. I am perfectly sincere, Jennings. I have absolute faith in the cerebral decantation method. Nor has anyone posited any negatives that can be tested outside actually doing the thing. The animal results have been good, and I have neither the time nor the inclination to dabble into the ethics of it. This is my decision. I shall play the guinea pig. I have written a full letter of dispensation and authority to press ahead. The future is not won by timidity, my dear fellow. Dr. A. Keene. So Dr. Keene had the process done on him as a human trial first, which is pretty brave to put your science where your mouth is, as it were. Way more bullets than I would have liked. Eesh. I don't have any healing items on me at the moment either. Let me... which one? I do. He's going around that way, so we can go around this way. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. I did not expect there to be 2 of them. that might be a problem. Uh-oh. Right. Oh. Okay, that might be a bit of an issue. I wasn't expecting someone to open the door, in fairness. Okay, there's a bunch of flying creatures over there. Ah, and there's another man. This is useful. It's not like it's not something I can toggle on and off. But it does mean that if I have a little sit down, I can have a proper view of what's around. You seem to be a little bit stuck, so... Oh shit. Ow! Ow! Jesus Christ, sir! Ah! Ouchie! Okay, he really liked to punch. He was a boxer, apparently. Got me in a corner and just kept wailing on me. Ah. The taser drones hurt. Oh shit. Nope. Ha ha ha. Ow. Ow. I would like to leave. Oh, good grief. Hi, 45. Oy. Talk about painful. Okay, I need a couple of grenades. Oh, I have a couple of sticky bombs. Those will do nicely. And normal grenade as well, just in case. Oof. Ow. Those things hurt. Oh, there's two of you right there. I see. Gimme. There's one. And two. I did not realize that they were standing in basically the same place. Okay. Yeesh. But hey, I have an extra few batteries. That's nice. Oh. These ones have brains in them. Well, that's worrying. Don't know that they can get out of there, but... Oh, and we've got semi-transparent screens over here. Ah. Class A robot. Okay, these are the barred robots. Interesting. Why does a robot need a brain? I guess if you're decanting people, might as well give them a body they can move around in, but still. Oh. Magnetic projectile launcher? Hello? I'm sorry, what? Can I get a railgun? I would be delighted to get a railgun. Well, I suppose we'll have to find out at some point. Testing area. Ah. Oh. Anybody else? No? Okay. Whoa! Ah! I was wrong! Anybody else? Okay, no. I think we're good. Okay. Open test bays. Now, why would I want to do that? Cargo sorting. That's a barred crate. I would be interested in. That looks like a brain in a jar, maybe, but it's purple, so I'm not entirely certain. Okay. Okay, so this is cargo sorting, and that loops back around to the main room. Oh, an axe. Nice. Just a regular axe, though. More of those. Well, whatever was in the testing bays probably hasn't survived. I would imagine. I didn't see anything in the chambers anyway. I stand corrected. Oh. I should have acquired more grenades before I did that. We're using our brains. Get ahead with core. Oh boy. That thing has a railgun! I'm leaving! I need more grenades! I need way more grenades! I need like 6 grenades to fire at that thing before I'm ready to... Ah! Give me grenades! 45, give me grenades! I appreciate the fact that you've been carrying my grenades for me all this time. It is very appreciated. I will pay you back with some batteries in a minute if you're alright with that. Ah. Okay. That robot has a railgun. Isn't that fun? Ah! Ah, yes. You sat down. I can steal your battery. Okay. Oh, you do have a railgun. Oh, holy shit, I want one. I don't think I can wield that, though. That's a little too large. Hi, Rockethead. We have found the synaptic units, which are... people's brains in jars. So yeah, basically Daleks. Just Daleks that can do stairs, as it turns out. They have legs, so they can manage stairs. Give me the bard crate. Yeah. We also found an actual artificial intelligence sitting over in the pneumatic transport system hub, who is rather polite and quite pleasant, all things considered. Although artificial may be a stretch, considering the fact that he's got human brain tissue helping him think. Ah, and here's another brain in a jar. Dr. George Hartnell.
Get away with you. It's all sealed, you dolts. The security failsafes are all ready to trick. Oh, they fired. Well, bless my heart. How very unfortunate. And you're inside. I'll wager you caused a good bit of trouble to do that, eh?
Something like that. Why all this security?
This is a very sensitive laboratory. A very secure laboratory where I was enjoying a blissfully dreamless sleep until you came along. You've triggered a whole gamut of security failsafes to gain entrance to this place. Our metal friends shall all be awake now, and no doubt in a frightful bait. They're set to full hostility, you see, and there's no changing that. Not while the site is fully secured, at any rate. I hope your little trip here was worth it.
Who exactly are these metal friends of yours?
The lucky ones. Although that is a very relative term, they were provided with arms and legs. Sacrificed much of their intelligence to do so, but sometimes I envy them those joys of locomotion and lobotomy. A beautiful marriage between the organic and the artificial. That's how the lead scientist described it. As treatments go, it has more of a right to be described as radical than most. The units too. Though they're closer to machines than we of the processing department. What a vile, miserable existence.
Why do this to yourself, then?
Do this to myself? You actually believe that I wanted this? I used to work for Bard. I was an engineer at Windscale, seconded to work at that interchange, all very hush-hush. I don't remember the accident, but they told me it was remarkably nasty and involved mining equipment. I demurred to learn the details. Waking up to find oneself with the autonomy of a tadpole in a schoolboy's jam jar was not a glorious moment. Only way to save my life, they said. I'm sure. It could all have been treatable for all I know, but that wretched man Keen likely leapt at the opportunity for another guinea pig. They called it a cross-departmental transfer. Gave me a lofty title here at Core, as if that might make up for the limbs they'd taken from me. All that fuss and bother just for me to end up asleep in an office for 5 years. One immediate matter concerns me, however. You. How is it that you're here? Ah, but of course, you must have had permissions to get into the laboratory in the first place. So, Jillian is awake, hmm? I'm not particularly enthused about any of the probabilistic outcomes of taking me back to the command center. But then I suppose it's up to you, since you're the one with hands. Well, go ahead and take me back if you must. Jillian awake and a stranger in the laboratory. Such events don't fill me with optimism. Go on then. Collect me whenever you're ready, of course.
Okay, buddy, if you were gonna give me another option, I would have been interested to hear it, but apparently even you don't have another option. Stuck in this place. Which is understandable, I suppose. Those robots are still deactivated, so... I think we're good to just skedaddle on out of here. Apparently, having arms and legs makes you dumber if you're a robot. Or if you've been put in robot brain body decantation. I don't know what that brain marked as abnormal is. It said do not use abnormal. I don't know why. Oh god, I have so many batteries. Okay. A45.
Do not forget to search for deactivated synaptic units. I can provide human-valued goods in return.
That is appreciated. What do you have at the moment? Well...
This is an algorithmically satisfying object.
I'll take some electronics. And some bandages. Oh, do I not have enough? No, I wouldn't have enough space. That'll do.
I am grateful for the new items. I shall add them to my collection.
Yeah, you do that, buddy.
Be sure to bring me back an interesting subset of the...
I like 45. He's fun.
that you retrieved.
You got it. I'll be back, buddy. I think we'll go to flight engineering after this. See if we can find the... He does a bit Agent Sinister, but then again, so does the operator. Like, the operator sounds very Dalek-y as well. Let's wait for you to go away, and then we're just gonna pop down here. Oh! I'm a little bit worried because we found out that Jillian is apparently had an absolute hatred for Dr. Keen. And still seems to, but there was an interim period where she seemed to like him, which is a little bit worrying. Nope, 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 nope. Ow! Ow! Oh, fucking hell. I need to get that bloody signal redirector soon. These turrets are problematic. Okay. Bloody hell. Going up. Hello, Gillian. I brought you a friend.
Processor connected. Dr. Hartnell. Additional permissions granted. Permission level 2 reached.
Back here again.
Hello, Dr. Hartnell. What is the status at Synaptics?
The synaptic units are active again and being a blessed nuisance.
That's unexpected. My program menu orders had them deactivated after their primary directive. Oh, I remember that. That's good.
I'm delighted for you. But tell me, what about Keen?
Keen? Him. He's elsewhere, I think.
Very good. The more elsewhere, the better.
Well, Keen is alive, for a given measure of alive. I've spoken to him.
Stay away from Keen. Keen isn't important.
Nor can he be trusted. Something in my memory telling me that...
Never mind that. I'm more concerned as to who our benefactor here is.
Yes, I don't think I ever asked. What exactly do you want?
I want to understand what's happening here.
Not sure what you think we can tell you. We've been in hibernation for 5 years, and before that, our work was the project. I'm afraid I can't discuss the project, primarily because I can't remember what it was. However, more is coming back to me now. I'm sure that with the rest of our colleagues from the processing department returned and restored, we shall be able to shed some much-needed light on all of this.
Loath as I am to admit it, it does appear to be the only way to proceed.
And we can offer you extraction in return, a way to escape the zone. Now that the site is at permission level 2, another of the facility sections is accessible to you.
Why are you all hidden away? Who did that to you?
Oh, we did it ourselves. Well, we ordered our units to. Everything got messy rather quickly here, you see. We felt it was wisest to wait out the immediate unpleasantness. We got our wish, albeit rather more abruptly than planned.
And a lot of good that did us, didn't it?
Well, it is what it is, and we're here now. We might as well make the best of what fate has bestowed upon us. Yes? Please, try to find more of our colleagues and bring them back.
You got it. Okay. Right, chap. We have a choice. Do we go for flight engineering, which I know relatively well where it is and how to get there, or do we go for organics? Hold on. This would be organics, I assume. I know this is flight engineering because I was at the doorway earlier. We have a choice. Flight? Yeah, I like the sound of flight engineering. Yeah, let's do that. I like that it lets you pick where you want to go next. It's quite nice. Flesh or blimp? I don't know if there's gonna be a blimp. This place is a literally a rocket factory.
Decantation improving us, and yet we're dependent on the kindness of strangers. Could we just trust the synaptic units to do all this?
They're not the cleverest. I wouldn't trust them with the best china, and I certainly wouldn't trust them to carry us about again. Once was more than enough.
Fair enough. Just be wary that I do have a mace. engineering. Hopefully we'll find something to do with the bloody Mark II signal redirector over there. Because I would really like to not get shot by this thing again. Alright. Run! No. Ah. Okay. Operator, do you have anything for me? No, no. Oh, alright. Fair enough. Because I can't expect you to be chatty all the time. I have never heard that song, Droll, but I will assume that it is a sticking one. Okay, big robot. That's fine. Manage the big robots. Found the brain of Dr. George Hartnell. Well, he didn't reluctantly agree. He didn't really agree at all. He kind of just told me to get on with it. Processing department offers me extraction. They've talked of a way to escape the zone. I wonder if extraction in their parlance means extraction of brain from body. To be fair, that wouldn't surprise me. No, I'm not here. Oh god, all the security systems are coming back online. Okay. Ooh. 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 Ah. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I don't... No, no. I'm opening up flight engineering and I'm going in and I'm leaving the weird spiders behind. Oh! Lasers! Yeah, alright. That's understandable, I suppose. There we go, lasers are off. Eat the meat. Check in with our resident scientist who has bandages on him. It's appreciated. I'll put the antidote in here. And I'll put one of the medkits in as well, actually. Oh, wow. Okay, this is full of environmental hazards. Uh-oh. Ah! Do you mind? Ow! Bastards. Ah, okay. Flight engineering, filled with drones. Should have expected that. Please bear me in mind. 9th of June, 1955. Jeremy, old man. Lovely to meet you in town the other week. I know you had to keep mum to what's afoot down in the north, but certain whispers have come to my ear that make me think your science coves are up to something jolly interesting that might just perhaps need a pilot. Now, it just so happens that I'm rather suffering a case of the morbs in my current billet, so if you need someone keen to go into, and perhaps beyond, the wild blue yonder, do please bear me in mind. Yours, etc., Danvers. Interesting.
Only authorized personnel may access this area.
Okay, this is here, which means the Mark II signal redirector must be around here somewhere. I would at the very least hope. Oh, hello. Okay. I don't know what that did, but I do know that. Ah! Okay. It's a storeroom. More electrocution grenades. You know what? I'll take one of these, actually. A lot of rifle ammo in here. Operations room. Barred from the other side. Okay. Fair enough. Standable. Okay, that looks interesting and worrying. Let's take the mace out. Wait! Oh, God, it's just the fucking... Ah! Can you not? Ah ha ha! I got jump scared by the bloody drones. Oy. Hey Kai, welcome in. We're looking for brains in jars. I called on the last of these streams. I called it and I was right. I'm gonna be riding that high for at least a few days. Thank you for the tea-check. Okay. Oh wow, that's a hell of a printout. I read what the printout says? Please tell me what that says. Probably could if I could get close to it. Protect and monitor designated area. While true, scan surroundings for intruders. Oh, okay. It's the command systems for the robots, apparently. There's loads of magnetic tape all around this place. That would be a perfect place for a note visually. Alright. Yes. Switch that. Okay. Oh god, there's more of them. Right. Computation. Oh. Okay. There. Over here. Interesting. God, there's a lot of stuff around here. I'm surprised most of this is still functional. It's been 5 years. Just gonna be lurking while I get on with some 3D work for uni. Fair enough. Fair enough. Enjoy. Well, I hope you're enjoying anyway. There's no point in doing something if you don't actually enjoy doing it, you know? Pop out here. And now we're near orbital mechanics. Oh. Oopsie. Orbital mechanics seems to have a body in it. Contamination antidote. Which I will take. Scrap. Tea! Drink it. I am surprised that that was still boiling. ridiculous civil service scrutiny. If the mandarins of Whitehall release what their precious funds are going toward, they will assuredly realize what their precious funds are going toward, they will assuredly draw the purse strings very tight. Their imagination begins and with pounds, shillings, and pence and stops abruptly at the edge of the atmosphere. Monroe's idea for padding the interceptor missile test budget may well mark a way past this ridiculous civil service scrutiny. Oh dear. You never want to hear that when it comes to rogue science. 3D work is a bit fiddly, but very rewarding, so yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. Well, that's good to know. How much would I need to commission you to make me a 3D VTuber avatar? Kai, do let me know. I would be interested. Right. So that's orbital mechanics, but we haven't found a brain in there. I bet you the brain is somewhere in here. One of these desks. Wait, no, the brain is in here, isn't it? Behind the Mark II. Maybe. There is a bit of wiring that goes... Let's get under the gun quickly. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Nope, 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 nope. Right. That's gonna be problem. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. So somewhere in the center of the room is a switch. Fair enough, Kai. It's not a massively pressing thing. Where the fuck am I? Nope. Leaving. Where? There? That one. Maybe. Yeah, it's that one. Middle of the goddamn. Okay. Ah. Ah. Yep. Okay. Well, I switched it, but there's another one on the other side. Ah, shit. Okay. How are we looking on health? Looking alright. Can probably top it off. Okay. Ah, good. So that's that one. Okay, that's both of them. Now we just have to deal with all of this. Which, thankfully, with a relatively wide-swinging weapon, is relatively manageable. Oy. Gods, little bastards. I'm on holiday here. You know, every time I go on holiday, I always end up in places like this. Which is not necessarily the worst thing. It gives me ideas for when I get back to the labs, but still, this is ridiculous. Why do you need so many crabs? Electrocuting crabs as well. It gives me a nice little charge, but still, what the hell? Could ask for a more functional security system rather than little lightning crabs. None of that. Thank you. Right. What have we got here? These are not interactable terminals. That's surprising. Okay. This is. And I would assume that this is as well. Requires permission level 5. Oh, I see. Alright. Training stems. Nice. Signal Redirector Mark II schematics! Finally! A set of blueprints have been hidden under a series of denser reports along with this note. Cerebration transcript, Terry Arbuthnot's notes, 18th of January 1957. Bard's usual gear is starting to look its age, but the signal redirector's ability to bypass system security impresses me. Turning it to the core intelligence network gives the user access to any machine intelligence, changing the allegiance tag from hostile to friendly. This doesn't work on the synaptic units, at least not yet. I assume being organic gives them enough independence to resist bypassing the network. That aside, control over the majority of the robot units could be extremely handy in case of the central systems of the command center. In case the central systems of the command center are ever buggered up, is crossed out and replaced with a handwritten correction disrupted. Ha ha! The detailed blueprints on how to upgrade the signal redirector. Nice! God, I've been looking for that for ages. Signal redirector Mark II. Cool. Allows you to interact with more junction boxes and reprogram certain robotic enemies. I like it. A turret is nearby. The signal redirector Mark II can temporarily reprogram this turret to perceive you as an ally.
Recalibrated. Access granted.
Nice. Okay. Why do I need to come in here? What is in here for me to need? Other than the first aid kit, which I will take. Huh. Interesting. There's nothing in here. Is that just here as an example of what I can unlock, maybe? Maybe. Okay. Intriguing and strange and all-round interesting stuff. I do know where there is another terminal like this. However, No brain in a jar. Radio communications is fully locked up tight. Reprogramming support units. A power antenna is nearby. Okay. Well, I don't know where that is, so I'm just gonna leave. Don't think there's much I can do in here, to be quite honest. Right. Ah! No! Oh my god, there's so many of you. God. Okay. Ooh. Everything wants to electrocute me. I don't like it. Yeah, no, I figured that, Dragon Reaper. I figured that. Flight engineering is not particularly large as far as things go. Jesus. So many little crabs. Good grief. Okay. Right. Now. Ow. Okay. Oh shit. I'm gonna equip this real quick. That did nothing. Maybe it's because I missed.
Tactical reposition. Sensors damaged. Activating best gas mode.
Temporarily reprogram this out. Robot is an ally. Okay, well, I'll let that guy do his thing for a little bit. In the meantime, I shall pop around the front here, go under this. And hope that that's enough for the moment. I don't know how long that's going to last. I can tell because he's green, though. Okay, that's... Okay. Turn that off, please. I don't know why this specific tunnel. I don't know why this specific tunnel. It just is, apparently. Nope. Enough of that. Go back in your little vent, guys. Okay, you're having a little bit of trouble with that, but it's fine. You'll figure it out. Ugh. Good grief. Right. Okay, now that we can alter things as we need to. I don't really want to go near organics yet. Organics gives me the creeps. Well, we are going to have to go there eventually. Nope. Okay, good. Okay, there's a robot up there. We will not be dealing with. Pick up some rifle ammo. What am I saying? I'm almost full on the rifle ammo. I do need some pistol ammo. We're a little bit low on that. Hello. Oh boy. That's bad. Just gonna go down here. And then further down. Oh, wow. This does go quite far down, doesn't it? Ah. Hello. I haven't been down here before. Oh, gods. Okay. Glad I didn't go down there. Ooh. Oh, there's apparently a robot above me. Somewhere. Ah. Wait, where? No. I thought I was over here, but I'm not. Okay. Ah, hello. Yes, I will open this up. Pistol ammo. Very nice. Pistol ammo. Very nice. Door that we can unlock. Stairway up. Okay. More data storage. There's a lot of data storage around here. And that... Okay, there's rats. These are the red rats, which are jumpy, like plague tail rats. Well, no. To be fair, the plague tail rats they weren't jumpy. They were, tornado-y, I suppose would be the word. Something just tried to fly into my nose. see. That's fun.
Recalibrating. Access granted.
Aha! Perfect. Lovely. What's in here? Curious to know. Lots of computer banks. Fortunately, stuff that I can't use. Oh. Chemicals. Right. Fair enough. Take that. I will access the pneumatic dispatch tube to put some stuff away and get a battery out so that I have a battery in case I come across something that requires batteries. There we go. Note on the table. To spot things. Shall see if I can find that. There's cloth. Ah, puppeteer manual. Hello. New skill, puppeteer. Reprogramming mechanical enemies with the signal redirector Mark II lasts longer. Okay. Maybe, that might be useful. I'm guessing that these two skills will be found in a similar way. Oh, it looks like there used to be a brain here at the very least. Not anymore, though. Alright, what's through here? Ah! Well, someone had a big fall. Ah, nope, I don't want to go down. Ah, I see. Okay, so yeah, this is what I thought it was. Huh. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Ah. Ow. 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 Everything wants to kill me now. Ow. Oh boy. Ah! No. Ah! Oh, I accidentally popped my scene transition by getting my cursor thrown out of the out of the game. Oh boy. Okay, well, that's a bad place to pop up. No note, just the skill book, but that's fine. Honestly, the skill book is more than enough for a little area like this. Bloody hell. Right. Note on the last big table. Hold on. I need to go back down anyway because... Oh, wait, this is the Unit 204 orientation. Last big table. Ah! You are correct, Stephen House. You are correct. Cerebration transcript, Terry Arbuthnot's notes, 20th of October 1957. Should things deteriorate, as I'm afraid they will, 204 will collect me from the processing department and take me to the pneumatic dispatch room in Synaptics. 204 programmed with the necessary security codes. I'll be dispatched to a secluded spot in the network and sleep this nightmare off. Suffered nightmares like clockwork in the good old days when I still had a body. You tell me you don't dream in hibernation. I hope that's true. So Arbuthnot got decanted by the sounds of it. Good to know. But wait, that means Arbuthnot is either somewhere in the pneumatic dispatch system or 45 knows where. But no, 204 is in the shaft of the... But Arbuthnot isn't here. So... uncertain. Let's skedaddle out of here. But that does give us a decent idea of where Arbuthnot might be. Oh good. Okay, that's got this area very least somewhat off my back. And what we can... Oh boy, okay. That's active now. Oh god, there are so many more units around now. Well, alright. Okay. Let's vault and head up to Synaptics, which we should be able to shut down the system, or at least the gun turret outside. There we go. Turn that off. This is Synaptics. Well, 204 was the robot. 45 is our dear friend here. And Arbuthnot is not, as far as I'm aware, a
Do
number.
not forget to search for deactivated synaptic units. I can provide human-valued goods in return.
I appreciate that, 45. I do have something.
This is an algorithmically satisfying object.
In fact, I'll take all of your bandages if you don't mind.
Another module. Excellent. I'll proceed with data extraction immediately. Give me a moment and I'll process this for you. Visualizing an hourglass may help alleviate the tedium. Processing complete. This is the latest data that I have extracted from their memory.
I appreciate it. Mentation visualization output. Unit designation 204 T Arbuthnot personal unit. Task delivery of Arbuthnot to pneumatic network control synaptics. Dispatch Arbuthnot to deep storage interchange Skethermore entrance. Access codes 488-T-AD complete. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to the interchange by the looks of it. Alright. That's doable, I think. Wait, since we're in synaptics, I think there were... I don't know. Were there any... No, I don't think... Maybe there was. I think it was just this, which we can access now. Doesn't really make a difference. Uh-oh. Ah! I stand corrected. There's definitely something down here that I need to fix. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not in here, apparently. Ah, there it is. Get off me. Go away. Go back to your weird little... Okay, you're just having trouble with that. Okay. I think that's all that was down here to use the Mark II on. You know, I think you're allowed to visualize whatever you want, Lying. 45 is simply suggesting an option to visualize while you wait. Honestly, in the entire game, so far, 45 is my absolute favorite character. He's fun. Okay. Right. We need... Alright, puppeteer skill, yes, of course. Let's see. Task, bury cache 17B. Whistleblower. I want to track this one, actually. Let's head back down to the interchange. Ow. Which means we'll need to head to Wyndham Village, because that's our closest interchange entrance. And there's a couple of things we need to do there, including finding Arbuthnot's brain. is a lie. Right now I'm visualizing ibuprofen kicking in so my pain levels go down before I have to cook dinner tonight. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. No, that's fair. My headaches have not been great recently, so I can understand that. There must be a railgun somewhere in Stafford Crag that I can pick up for myself. Emergency procedure number 1. If it's not working right, hit it. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly one way to think about it. Right, into the interchange. So there's something in medical, and there's something in the pneumatic tube in medical, in the lower part of medical specifically, and there's something in the Skethermore entrance to the interchange. Ooh. Oh god, wait. Medical's over there. So actually I need to go this way. Rats! Rats! It's always the rats! Oh god. Too many bloody rats. Okay, we need to go this one further down, I think. Right, now, lower medical. We can progress to lower medical through upper medical. There's nothing in there. That won't help me here. Oh, hello. I haven't picked this up before. 17th of September, 1957. I again argued that we need to know exactly to what Mary was exposed, and again was rebuffed by the boffins on the lower floor. The man may literally die through ignorance. The sharp security segregations between sections may make sense to the ground sages at military intelligence, but I do not know enough to even attempt to save the man. It is not radiation sickness, but beyond that I am at a loss. Stim and iodine. I think I cleared this area out. Yeah. This is low. Is this lower medical? Yes, technically. Ah.
Hello? Anyone receiving this? What the blue blazes happened just now? Who declared quarantine?
Dr. Holder.
Dr. Garrow? Is that you? Where are you?
Alan, listen to me.
Diane, where are you? Is this your doing? We're locked in.
There was an explosion. We had to...
Had to what? Where are you, Diane?
I'm on the evacuation convoy. I'm sorry, Alan. There was no time.
Yeah, okay, so that's quite an old recording. Okay, but where is the... Oh, inventory is full on spores. Something flew up my nose earlier and now everything feels weird. Training stim I missed. No. But this does not lead me any closer to where... Big lever. Oh, this place does seem relatively empty. Just gonna pop through there. Ah, here we are. Core scientist key. Ooh. Helen, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I don't have anyone else I can trust right now. I have with me a case of very sensitive information. I can't tell you what, I'm putting you at enough risk already. Suffice to say, it's information Core wouldn't want getting out. I've sent the key to this case to you. All I'm asking is that you keep it safe. Send it to someone else, hide it somewhere, just make sure neither Core nor Bard find out you have it. Thank you. I have a bad feeling that something bigger is going on at Mariah. Was Martha. Yeah. Well, that certainly seems like an issue. It's gotten warm and sunny enough for me to sit outside this week, and now the neighborhood kids are starting to get the picture that I'm a weirdo adult on the block. It's adorable. I mean, same here, to be quite honest. Like, all the neighborhood kids know me as the weird adult on the block because I'm the one who wears suits and, you know. Bonk. Bonk. There we go. Suits and waistcoats and all that sort of thing. I actually sat outside today to read my book, which was quite nice. Very warm. Had lunch out in the sun. Okay. So, yes, the medical security log. Okay, whistleblower. Send the... Case of evidence against Core is hidden somewhere in test site Mariah. But we found that from one of the hacked robots, so... That might be this cache. Okay. Interesting. I want to follow this, which means I need to go to the Skethermore entrance. Weird adult that wears fancy suits is a lot easier for them to pass than the weird adult that eats breakfast at 4 PM next to a Bulbasaur plushie and very plainly doesn't meet the model of gender they've been taught as sacrosanct. I don't know that I meet the model of gender that most of the kids are familiar with around here. I'm gonna be honest. Considering half the time I wear a dress, you know. Okay, Skethermore entrance. Where are we at the moment? Skethermore is... No, that's Slatten Dale. Skethermore is over there on B. Okay. Commentary is quite a bit quieter than gameplay. Is it? That's mildly surprising. I can adjust that, though. Is that better? I hope that's better. I don't want to go into the red. I'm going into the yellow as it is. Actually, wonderful. I didn't realize my commentary was quite so quiet. I might have, when I got jump scared earlier, I might have accidentally tabbed out and my mouse might have clicked on my, microphone settings. Is not impossible. Okay. Hop over here. Right, and let's head to the Skethermore. Ah, Jesus. Entrance. I think this is Skethermore, right? Yes. Yes.
Keep it tight, squad.
Oh.
You get showtime.
Ow.
Somebody help.
Can I shoot you in the head? Okay, apparently not. Where is this gonna put me? Ah, okay, fine. It's not too far, actually. Oh, there's a zombie. I'm gonna head over this way instead. Over here. Hello, Joyce. You are a spy and I don't plan to give you anything. I really wish you'd stop hanging around. Let's gather more.
A stranger, eh? Take care of it. You'll die for what you've done. I'm going to ruin you.
You're going to what? Ow. Rifle ammo. Shotgun ammo.
I'm firing.
There we go. I was relatively sure all of those were headshots, but apparently not. Apparently not.
Dead body. It's one of ours.
What have we got? Oh god, it's audio log.
Hello to you, whoever you are. I'm Sergeant Terry Arbuthnot. That's me in the jar. I'm hibernating at the moment. Please leave me be. At least until all the conniptions with the red strain are over. Or just leave me here for good. I'm not dead, just sleeping. Just like it says on gravestones. But honestly, I'm really just sleeping.
Stranger!
I'm happy enough. Leave me be. Please.
Well, Mr. Arbuthnot, I, can't really do that, unfortunately, because, well, I need your assistance, but, I promise that you'll have people to talk to, I guess. Call scientist key. Okay, we need to head out the Wyndham exit, I think. But we can take the transit system back up to die. Every time. Every time. Oh wait, is this the window? No, that's Slattendale. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's anything else outside of... This is on test site Mariah, so, or Moria, depending on how you want to pronounce that. And we need to find the last deactivated synaptic unit. Or 45. Right. Hop down into the travel network. And head to Staffel Crag. We could do some more pistol bullets. I've been annoyingly imprecise when using this. But in fairness, it doesn't have a sight on it, so I'm not surprised. Okay, mind you, Arbuthnot... No, Arbuthnot was the, one for the... Was he the one for... I can't remember. Okay, let's equip this. And then sprint for it. 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 No, I'm not here! Ugh. Turn this bloody thing off. Ugh. Good grief. Right. Let's head on upstairs. and slot dear Sergeant Arbuthnot into his place.
Things to do, systems to monitor.
Yes.
Processor connected. Sergeant Arbuthnot. Additional permissions granted. Permission level 3 reached.
Oh, I'm awake. Who did this? Why? Didn't you listen to my message? No one was ever meant to find me.
Steady, Sergeant. It's me, Gillian Spender.
Dr. Spender, you're awake? I'm awake.
I hope hibernation treated you well, Sergeant Arbuthnot. There is plenty I'd like to discuss with you.
There's little to be gained by agonizing over what has been done. If the red strain is outside the walls, well, the cheek is up, and all is lost.
We can't give up that easily, can we? We flatter ourselves on our intellects. Are we really so dull that we can't find a solution?
Might we restart High Albion? Perhaps with Colonel DeVere in charge, we can get things back underway.
Albion! Yes, that's it! I remember it all now. Project High Albion. There lies our salvation, of course.
Can you please explain what High Albion is?
High Albion is a miracle. Oh, how we looked forward to wiping the smiles off the faces of the Americans and the Soviets. It's a space station. Still under construction, but intended, designed, and by God destined to be the greatest laboratory ever envisaged in human history. From High Albion, we could look to the stars. Perhaps even trace Oberon's path and find its origin. In splendid isolation, unbounded by gravity and our brief spans of mortality, anything might be possible.
Go on.
There is a chance the red strain remains contained within the zone. If that were true, the outlook would be brighter. But when disaster struck, those 5 years ago, we learned of an order issued upon the highest authority. An order to smuggle the seedling samples of the red strain out of the site before the quarantine sealed it for good. Now, the samples were still very experimental, very fragile. The most likely outcome is that they died soon after they were removed from their laboratory environment. Combined with the probabilities of the rail tunnel collapse due to the secondary tremors from Oberon, the chance is low, but still exceeds the acceptable.
And in the hands of those dolts on the outside who saw fit to break the quarantine for those samples, the strain might just spell the end of everything.
The threat of the red strain is too large to lead to chance. But High Albion will allow us to find a counter to it. It's the only way to deal with the situation. And we may be the only ones with the knowledge and the facilities to do it. Gentlemen, it's decided. Start formulating our recovery plan. We will launch the rocket and leave this Earth for High Albion. With High Albion reborn, there is finally a way forward. Even if every living thing on Earth were to fall to this dreadful assimilation, we shall be the ones to offer hope of an eventual salvation.
And all this will help me... No, wait, hold on. We're going to space!
Not looking like that, you're not. It was never the intention to carry our fragile human bodies into space. To be blunt, space hates us, and everything about it seems contrived to kill humans. We, however, can survive on minimal support. That was, after all, the primary intent behind our current state. And as a corollary, when all that's left is our minds, they can expand to be our whole selves. We are now creatures of thought.
And you may be sure that it's a miserable existence, my friend. Revel in your limbs while you may.
And this will work. You'll find a cure.
There's no limit to what we might achieve on High Albion. Just a little construction work to finish, and then the gates to, one hopes, a bright future swing wide. Rest
But it's been
assured,
up there for 5
help us up to
years.
High Albion, and we'll ensure your safe extraction and transportation out of the zone. You won't be able to join us on this trip, but escape shall be waiting for you, I promise. In the meantime, we need the rest of our colleagues to raise the site from its slumber. Please keep searching for them. It's vitally important. And now that we've a few heads back together, my memories are returning. Oh, it's extremely refreshing. Perhaps I can assist you with any queries you have.
Sure. This site was controlled by a group of decanted brains.
If you wish to be so literal about it, yes. We, the processing department, were in charge of the site. Our logic circuits were designed such that we have great power when all of us are together. We make our decisions as a council, overseeing the site's operations from here. Well, the Rocketry and Space Exploration Program, at least, CORE, created us so that we might lead the human race to frontiers never before reached. I appreciate you might see us confined to these glass jars, but in truth, our minds have never been so free. We live throughout the site, and soon we shall live on High Albion in the heavens.
I wrote a whole short story about the idea of religion, like religious zealotry and containing the minds of angels in circuitry on a spaceship, and this feels very similar, and I remember how my story ended, and that wasn't good. It was bad. It was real bad. Okay, so what is Test Site Moriah?
This place. Oh, it was terribly secret, although I don't suppose that matters now. Nominally, an RAF research station, engine testing and so forth. The reality was, it was all a magnitude more ambitious than the main wind-scale site. Bard was tinkering with Oberite. We were running with it. We being the Coordinated Orbital Research Establishment, of course. When Bard's research here began to look promising, Core moved in. Thanks to Oberite and the technologies they developed in the interchange, we had the makings of our very first orbital project. Bard knew very little of our work here, of course. We slot neatly above them in the pecking order. Core, Site Moriah, Oberon, they are the reasons High Albion exists, and us, for that matter. We were created here, and now we have the honor of running things. But, well, when things ran amok, we were quarantined too, much the same, but a different protocol, you see. No one was to know this site had ever existed.
Well, it's very obvious that it exists. Can you tell me more about High Albion?
Yes, why not? It's so nice not to have to be secretive all the time. Especially now that the secrets are coming back to me. The aim and product of Project Albion is High Albion Station. No more or less than a space station orbiting the Earth. It's up there right now, constructed by robots after launches from Woomera, Australia, and a terribly secret rocket base in Kenya. It isn't quite finished yet, but the bulk of it's done. Its aim is twofold. Firstly, to offer a stepping-off point for missions afield, the Moon certainly, but even Mars and Venus. Secondly, it will be the best appointed laboratory in Earth's history, capable of research into any of a dozen different disciplines. If a scientific solution exists to any problem, it shall be found in High Albion.
I don't mean to interrupt, but according to the logs, there is something preventing signals to and from High Albion in orbit. That's important, isn't it?
Oh, blast it! Yes, looks like some sort of interference field in the way. It'll likely play havoc with our electrical systems on the way up. It appears to be centered on the Oberon site. I dread to think what state that's in now. We'll need to do something about that, but all in good time, though.
Well, the last time I poisoned it, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. Right. Organics lab unlocked.
Access granted to Organics Laboratory.
Albion trajectory override. Well, that looks interesting. I'm not able to touch that yet. Right. Ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof. Well, this is set in the Lake District, lying, so, you know. I think this is a good point to call it for the evening. We have been going for about 3.5 hours, and I am feeling good. And I'm really quite enjoying the story of the DLC. It's kind of fun. With that being said, everybody, we are going to pop off and raid a Wasted Space, who may be playing a game that was suggested to me that I then proceeded to suggest to them. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining us this evening, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow with some Styx Blades of Greed. Have a very good evening and a very good night. We shall see you all